Hey guys, Suzaku7 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. So it has been quite a bit of a few days here. As you see, I'm level 71 now, and I have done quite a lot of grinding. The most grinding probably in a lot of games that I've played. And it is April 1st. I know it's April Fool's Day, but there's no April Fools for this stream. And like I said, I was going to carry over this game into April, but I have been doing a ton of grinding. And I got 2 new skills. I actually got the skills that I really wanted, and they were incredibly annoying to get to unlock. It took forever to get the ones that I want, so let me show you. They're over here. I got 2 of them. Look at this. The Eris 90 and then the Eris 70. I got lucky to get 2 of these. And then I still got the 2 level 50s over here. But these 2 are absolutely like a game changer when it comes to like how powerful your abilities are. It's insane. Like I can actually one-shot level 90 enemies, which is insane. But yeah, that's mine right there. And this right here is Elma's. And then the other 2 is like Lynn and then whoever else. But this stream here is going to be about the post-game content that I have not seen yet. This is all going to be new for me because this was not in the original Xenoblade Chronicles X Wii U version. So from here on out, this is going to be all blind. Even though the title may not say blind because I've already beat this game before, the base game. So this content we're about to do is all going to be new, and apparently there's 3 acts, so this is going to be act 1 of chapter 13, and I'm very excited. And I'm actually streaming this late at night because I felt I want to continue the game finally. So there's no requirements. I actually did look up like what requirements I need to do for act 2 and 3, and I think I'm going to be okay with those. But you need to be level 50. I'm level 71, plus I got 2 insanely powerful skills. They were the most annoying ones to get. I mean, I had to go online to actually get some of the tickets because it was so hard. But I'm looking forward to this. Let's do it. Act 13. Chapter 13, Act 1. Cause and effect. Chapter 13, Act 1. This is all new right here. This was only in this version. This was never in the Wii U version. So we're going to get new voice lines in this. What is that? I don't know if I've heard this theme before. Yeah, there's gonna be some new music in this too.
Disappeared? What do you mean?
We got reports of an unexplained phenomenon. Dematerialization events
Well,
all
that's
across Mira. What do we know about it?
I might as well put his normal clothes
Whatever it
on.
is, it happened in several places at the exact same moment. It created expanding spheres that swallow anything they touch. Any matter caught in the radius, gone without a trace. Not even in the EM spectrum. Gone like cow piss in a rain.
He has no clothes. He's only got like a weird arm thing and a helmet.
Sound like a natural occurrence.
For the time being, the effects are localized and the expansion has been limited. But if this keeps up, it's
His
only a
voice is
matter of time
weird
until
now.
it reaches NLA as well.
He's lost his puberty.
is in danger?
That's horrifying! Tatsu, prepare to evacuate at once!
And go where exactly? This is happening everywhere. Not like anywhere else is safer.
If it swallows everything, then no point putting up defenses, I guess.
It would be like spitting a hurricane in the eye.
First off, we'll need to gather concrete data. Let's find a place we can observe the phenomenon.
Good plan. Be extremely careful. There's no way to predict what might happen.
Sure. Though in all honesty, that's been pretty much par for the course since we set foot upon this planet.
You said it.
And this is precisely what we admire about humans. This attitude of all's well that ends with a bang.
I'd rather avoid any more bangs. The Lifehold Core investigation pales in importance to this.
Both are crucial matters, of course. But even if analysis of the Lifehold
I can't
determines
take
we're
him
in
seriously
no
with what he's
immediate
wearing
danger,
right now.
that won't mean much if all of Mira dematerializes from under our feet.
Let's keep this under wraps. Better that the troops stick to the investigation.
Yes, seems wise. No use causing widespread panic.
Elma?
I've got a hunch, Lynn. Everything that's going on, it can't just be coincidence.
Her voice is lowered a bit, like she sounds older. Because this
It's
was,
all connected.
this is new voice lines. The original was 10 years ago. 10 years ago is when this game came out, so this is all new content here. So we know that Lao's not dead, and we're gonna find out. Look at this shit. This is such a cool skull. It actually skates. Like Shadow the Hedgehog almost. It's like you're on roller skates. It's so sick. This is a very cool skull. And the way you get out. Alright, so. Alright, so there's one here. Oh, it's actually over here. I try to make the color identical to what I wear. Alright, before I do any... Well, actually, I can't change characters. I actually am going to... There's also this character. I don't think I can do anything with this one. Alright, we're gonna fix this guy up, because I can't take that very seriously. We're gonna patch him up. He's gonna wear weird shit, so I don't care. At least he'll look. Yeah, at least he'll look weird, but there we go. Alright, now he's not gonna look so weird anymore. Alright, and we're gonna bring him back. Okay.
Is that it?
It's just dark, inky blackness.
Not even light can escape from within. This is no ordinary phenomenon. This is beyond understanding. It's a nightmare.
If it was anything at all like a black hole, we should be getting anomalous mass readings. But there's nothing.
No point guessing. Let's prioritize getting any blades here to safety.
Look at the wings on this.
Elma, look!
What? Ghosts.
Ghosts?
But how? Why here?
Wow, look at these things. Whoa.
Where'd they disappear?
We're gonna be fighting what the hell this thing is.
Oh, they've seen us.
I'm going to make this quick.
So long.
Oh, they're invincible. Ah.
I'm taking the shot.
Move in and do some damage.
Busting us.
Triple the enemy.
How's this?
Now's your chance.
Yeah, you're on top of it now.
Quadro flail. Powering up.
You're in my sight. Intended to destroy.
Oh. They took it out. Another. Oh god, multiple, huh?
I won't endure it, but I will fight. Step in and stop.
You're in my sight.
Powering up. Deploying
This
field.
is staggering.
Come on.
Avatar missile. Gotcha.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Got him. Lay down some cover fire.
Target in sight.
Hey, hold still.
Time for you to whip out.
Target locked.
Powering up.
You're mine.
Deploying field.
Take
This.
That's dense.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Lay down some cover fire. Busting us.
I won't miss this chance. Triple the enemy. Now's your chance. Time for you to whip out. I'm powering up. Avatar missile. Take this.
Target locked. You're mine.
They're invincible.
You wish.
Oh, here we go.
Quadro flail.
I see why they were invincible.
Well, then with gunfire, I'll knock them over. Triple the enemy. Taking the shot.
Target locked. You're mine.
Avatar missile. Now's a good time to use an aura. Quadro flail. Take this.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta hit their certain weak points. These are some weird looking enemies, man.
The Tatsu surrounded.
Uh-oh. There's so many of them.
hell? Whoa. Oh, that's like one of my skulls. What do we have here?
That scale.
An Ares.
It's another Ares skull, like the 90 and 70 that I have. Dude. It looks cool as hell.
No way. How's this possible?
That's definitely Lao.
Elma, the scale chasing that Ares just now?
The Vita.
Right. That's what I thought as well.
I know how you must feel. Still, this phenomenon, ghosts, the Vita, and Ares, we are just one squad. We can't deal with all of that ourselves. I suggest we return to base.
Alright. I know that these will be very long, but there is apparently a new area that we're going to be getting into. Totally new map. I might do Act 1 and 2, and then Act 3 will probably be the
An
fun.
Ares?
I
We'll
couldn't
see.
confirm who was piloting it, but that was an Ares, all right. The Prime, no less.
Lynn, give me your take.
Yes, sir. Judging by the speed, the maneuverability, it's hard to imagine what else it could be. I think we know the pilot.
So what? Are you telling me he's still alive? Alois Bernholt, pilot of the first Ares, and the hero who saved us all. On that note, I've got some news for you too. But you're not gonna like it.
Let's hear it.
The Vita you all saw. Unfortunately, it's the real deal.
Wasn't it locked up in the Lifehold core?
I looked into it. It should have been safe inside, but there wasn't so much as a fart. Either one of those phenomena's to blame, or God knows what. An Ares, the Vita, chunks of the world vanishing. I've had just about enough of this.
You forgot the ghosts, Commander.
Ghosts? These beings we know nothing about. Could someone please bring us up to velocity?
Sad to say, we don't know much ourselves. An alien civilization opposed to the Ganglion. And yeah, that about covers it.
They were certainly opposed, but It felt like the ghosts were mopping the floor with them, and it wasn't even close.
They sent the ganglion to pack?
Yep, it was pretty one-sided.
Ultimately, it was the battle between the ghosts and the ganglion that cost us our world. We were the biggest losers in that.
It's not quite that simple. The ghosts are an omen, harbingers of doom. Back then, when we watched the ganglion and ghosts clash with one another, think, what happened? That day, Earth was destroyed. What's more, that wasn't the first event of its kind. My home, the planet I was born on, it met with the same fate.
Your planet? It was destroyed?
Mira disappearing, the ghost's arrival, even the Ares. The dots all join up. It's connected.
Elma?
It's fine. The time has come for you all to hear the truth of how I lost my home twice over. The planet of my birth lay in a vastly distant corner of the universe and evolved differently from Earth. But like Earth, it was home to descendants of the ancient Cimmerians. We didn't wage war against other worlds. Ours was a peace-loving race. Till the ganglion struck, without a whisper of warning. Their aim was nothing less than to completely eradicate Simmar's legacy, and furthermore, to claim the Ares.
The Ares?
How's the Ares come into all this?
I don't know the whole story either. Only... the Ares wasn't something we created ourselves. It came from our forebears. The technology was theirs. All we did was recreate it based on records and relics left behind by ancient Cimmar.
But that means...
Right. The ganglion are an artificial life form engineered by Cimmar. And the Ares is one of Simmar's creations too.
Interesting.
Which makes it easier to understand their motivations.
You think that's why the Vita was pursuing the Ares then?
However, we still have no inkling as to why the ghosts appeared.
I was just getting to that. As our fight against the ganglion drew on, neither side seemed to be gaining any ground. Suddenly, dematerialization struck my homeworld. Then came a third side to the conflict, one hostile to both. Namely, the ghosts. The threat was new and unexpected and indiscriminate.
Oh, I really like
attacking
the
us and ganglion
inner-
alike. The fighting grew muddled.
Instrumental version of the
My
song.
world, already brought to the brink by war, was now also losing landmass to the DMAT events. The fate of my planet was sealed. And so, the Ares and I were sent with a mission to Earth. If the ganglion survived, they would target you next as our fellow descendants of Cimmar, the last remaining threat. As for me, I was to gift you Ares tech, spurring your science to hopefully level the playing field. But in the end, I couldn't save the Earth, nor the Ares or the hero.
That's right. It may look grim, but we wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you.
Exactly.
Without you, Colonel, none of us would be here talking.
Thank you. Anyway, that's everything I have to share about me and the Ares. The Ares and the ghosts, they're indirectly linked through the ganglion. And whenever ghosts appear, planets die.
You're saying that the Ares is the reason? It's the cause of all this? So we're gonna lose Mira just like Earth? Like your world?
Yes, most likely.
So we know what we gotta do. Right? We gotta get out there and find that Ares. Bada boom!
But wait. Why didn't the pilot just get in contact with us? What's the point of hiding who they are?
Commander Vanden,
What is it?
we detected scales in active combat. 2 units.
They finally come up on Frontier Nav, huh? This energy's unreal. Ain't your grandpappy skills.
You don't think...
Top order prediction would be an Ares in the Vita.
That saves us some legwork.
Quite. Let's move out.
You might be facing the Vita. I want you all out there.
Yes, sir.
No need to pussyfoot around, but stay frosty, Alma.
Roger. Right now, the way forward is clear. We don't know what's out there, but solving that mystery is the only hope we have.
Learning about the Ares is very interesting to me. Because those models, those scale models, are very unique compared to the other models in the game. Okay. There's 3 acts of this, so this is only Act 1. I don't know how long Act 1 is, though. Alright, let me save real quick. I don't think... Yeah, I've already played over 90 plus hours of gameplay with all the grinding I've done. The fact that I got 2 of these things is crazy. Yeah, we fought this thing before.
That's the Vita, all right.
But who's piloting it?
Oh, he's all powered up, huh? Reminds me of the Ouroboros from Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Give me some serious heebie-jeebies.
Those were the cores. Get ready.
Oh, yeah. We don't know what's piloting this thing. I don't think anything is.
I will fight. I'm going to make this quick.
Well, this... Wow, that was fast. No. Yeah.
Colonel! Ghosts! Watch out!
When it rains, it pours.
They're going after the Vita.
Oh, look.
Damn. They're wising up. Never thought
Oh,
they'd
that's
get
not
that
Lao.
way. My bad. It got the cores.
Are you really Al?
Ow.
You're still alive? You dog! Where the hell have you been all this time?
I'm trying to remember who you are.
Gang's all here. Plus a few new faces. Neat little sci-fi club.
Huh? What does big man mean?
He's saying he's happy to meet you all.
Wonderful. Spoken like a true mensch.
Sorry I worried you, princess. Let it all out. We earned a big tearful reunion.
I need to know. Why did the Vita take the cores?
Oh, what? We gonna be all business?
Don't change the subject. Tell us everything.
Fine then. I'll spill. But first, I want to know about you guys. Bet you've got stories to tell too. As for the Ares, can you get it examined?
We can. Let's pause for now. We'll pick it up later. We're putting ourselves at risk by staying here. I'll arrange transport for you and the Ares.
Talk about the cold shoulder.
That's the hero? Alois Bernhold?
Oh, Alois, that's
You've
his
never
full
met him
name.
before?
He'd already been promoted by the time we joined the Colonel's team. So yeah, we weren't introduced. His star had risen too quickly.
He's nothing like they made him look on the government broadcasts. He's just like a normal guy.
Oh, it's him all right. In the flesh.
Hey. This hero stuff, you mean me?
You know it. The great selfless hero who bought humanity a future at the price of his own life. Alois Bernhold. That's you, pal.
Seriously? That's not how I was hoping it'd go.
When it gets out that the hero survived, they'll be dancing in the streets of NLA. People will go nuts.
NLA?
The White Whale's habitat. That's what we're calling it now.
Right. So it made it after all.
Thanks to a certain hero.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Ah, shucks, cut it out. Lynn, I'm really happy you made it.
Yeah.
Wow, though. You guys have been living it up. Hey, how's it poppin'? You got a lot to learn.
cut the Rook some slack. No one's born knowing your shtick.
No stress. I'll teach you the proper response later. I'm Alois Bernhold. Call me Al. Pleasure.
Well, I'll be probably putting you in my party.
Here they are.
Alright, so we got introduced to a new character. And I hope I get to use that skull. Because even though I have 2, we could get 3 skulls. That would be crazy.
Right. Let's see what the fuss is about this NLA.
I don't think he's in my party yet, but no. Probably won't be until after maybe the story.
Good work. We moved the Ares to the restricted hangar to have it checked out. Now then, since the ghosts decided to give the Vita some lovin', does that mean they consider the Ganglion to be a bigger threat than us?
Ghosts don't have that kind of independence. They swarm whatever happens to be in front of them, like iron filings drawn to a magnet. You can think of them as a force of nature. The conclusion my world's scientists arrived at was this. Ghosts are in essence the universe's corrective system. End quote.
A system? I think I get it. Like animals' instincts. Nature's way of protecting itself. Is it that kind of thing?
And the 6th angel sounded, and I heard a voice. From the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying, to the 6th angel which had the trumpet, loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates, and the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for to slay the 3rd part of men. Sound familiar? You might have heard it, in some shape or form.
Yeah, that's
That's some heavy stuff. And coming from you, it sounds all the heavier.
It's from an Earth text passed down on your world since antiquity. When I first read it, it felt to me like a kind of forewarning, a moral teaching from which to learn.
And what, now you think it was a prophecy?
I think it's historical record.
Huh?
Well, suppose the people of the past knew of the existence of such a system.
You're saying ghosts are angels of the apocalypse? Get real.
Then God is real too?
It would align with the facts at hand.
Gods and angels. Before?
Adding religion to this is interesting.
Well, either way, if the ghosts are chasing the ganglion, that's good news for us. If I learn anything else, I'll let you know. For now, rest up.
Will do.
Al, you're going straight to medical.
I'm healthy as a horse, sir.
That's what worries me.
Come on, back me up here.
Stop moaning.
Mm-hmm. going back in here, huh? Okay.
Got it. I'll be right there. They want me to stop by the Ares. The technicians want to pick my brain.
If there's anything I can help you with, just give me a shout.
Thanks, Lynn.
Can't believe how much you got up and running. I know I was MIA for a good long while, but it's not like you've had years. Honestly, I'm impressed. It's growing on me, this NLA.
Good.
Mind letting go of that grudge already, Princess?
I don't know what you're talking about. What exactly is there for me to hold a grudge over?
Well, since I left you alone for all this time, figured you were sour about it.
Let's see. If only you'd stayed behind with me, I could have had it a whole lot easier than I did. Maybe it's obvious since you came to us from the Air Force, but your piloting skills were a cut above. Anyone could see your promotion would be just a matter of time. So when you left the team so soon after joining, I was happy for you. So if there was one thing I'm sour about, it's that I made you take the Ares. I'm angry at myself for that. When we were leaving Earth, I prioritized directing my team. So when you took the Ares and dove into the heart of the enemy swarm, I couldn't do much to stop you. A mistake. I depended on your skills too much. And so they crowned you a hero, made you the Ares' sole pilot, and you kept on protecting us. Until the day of the battle that ended with us crashing down on Mira and you. Gone. How I regretted it. Forcing the Ares on you. The way that I drove you into taking up the hero's mantle. So much guilt.
You didn't do that. I went charging off on my own. I was like a kid with a new toy, so I should have known better. Nah, I'm no hero. I was just terrified. Scared that I'd lose my place in the world, just like I lost my motherland when I was a kid. I needed the white whale intact. The Ares was just a means to that end.
A means, huh? You know, I'm the same as you then. I lost the planet where I was born, and came to Earth with the Ares, an unwilling companion. But I think that's giving the thing far too little credit. The Ares wasn't just a tool. This Skell was always leading the way, guiding us where we're needed.
Needed? Here?
Yes. I'm glad you came back. Truly.
That music always gets me emotional. Because it's an emotional track. Ah. Ugh.
Honestly, I'd be so much happier if I was helping to fix up the Ares. But they told me to get out of their way. They were all like, you just stick to your blade duties. How rude is that? Like, dude, I was even on the original Ares maintenance team. Yeah. The first time we met, it would have been about when I first got assigned to Elma's team. You've seen what he's like. The others never really got his humor. So he was often all alone, like it or not. But I liked him. He was always kind to me. Maybe it's because he had a younger sister about the same age. They got separated trying to flee their country. Seems it got pretty rough there. He hadn't seen her since then. Al always said that people need a place to belong. Not like a location or some specific address or whatever. It's more somewhere you'd keep coming back to. Somewhere people liked and trusted you. He used to talk about it a lot. I think the place his sister and family were, that's where he felt needed. But then it was taken from him. After that, he decided all of Earth needed him and took to the stars. The belief his family was alive and well somewhere down there, that's what made him decide Earth was worth giving anything to protect. After we lost Earth, the white whale became Al's home.
So you see, Lynn, that's what makes you part of my big, fat,
Whoa.
happy family.
That's how he put it to me once.
That was an
Hearing that,
interesting
I'd
impression.
never felt so happy in my whole life. Now,
Yeah. It's still cool we're continuing the story of this game after waiting 10 years. For me, actually.
now I can't do it anymore. I can't just blindly trust Al's kind words. Too much has happened. We've been through too much since then. You're right. I might have been getting a little too up in my own head there. It'll take time to sort this out. Thanks for letting me ramble. I appreciate it. I feel better at getting that off my chest.
Roger. It seems Al's done with his checkup now. Time to move.
Okay. And these acts are going to be long, too. Like I said, there's 3 of them. That's what I know. I don't know, like, what we're getting ourselves into. Other than the Vita, we got the Ares. But so far, very interesting. Al seems like he's going to be an interesting character. He might become a party member. But I've done so much grinding in this game. It's been crazy. I got a different weapon. I got a sword this time.
Yeah? Listen.
But I am streaming this in the midnight, which I normally stream around before midnight, but whatever.
Boy, oh boy. Really put me through the ringer.
Yeah, well, if you weren't organic, it would have been a lot easier for us, too.
Bingo. Al's no mim, just good old blood and bones.
You thought all crew members were supposed to be mims, didn't you? But you see, Al here might just be the chosen one.
The Ares Prime needs a warm body to run.
Guys, does this matter right now?
You're right, but first, it's good to have you back, Al. The hero returns, and with him, our hearts are all uplifted.
Do me a favor and nix the hero thing. It's weird being put on a pedestal. Anyway, can I get a recap? I've missed a lot of Scuttlebutt. I'm like a lost time traveler here.
Certainly. Let me give you the bullet points.
Okay, wow. You guys sure had a rough time while I was away.
All right, then. Now I'd like to ask you some questions. Al, where were you up until now?
To explain that part, I'll need the results of my Skell's analysis. You'll never believe me unless I give you something to back it up.
What are you trying to say?
We've detected a giant energy surge in the vicinity of Sylvalum.
A DMAT event?
No. It's not a pattern we've observed before, sir.
Hey, Scorpio. I
Just
wasn't
one
sure you
thing
were gonna
after
be
the
here at
next
midnight.
Put it on screen.
Whoa. That's a big one. Oh, there it is again. Void? It actually spoke.
My children who gather on this planet. Heed my voice.
What the? What is that ginormous thing?
And then that voice. Who's Void?
Void.
You know who that is, Elma?
A primordial entity. It was Void who created Ares Prime. And the Ganglion. They're Void spawn too. You could call him their progenitor.
Wait a sec. That's who Luxar meant? His great one?
Okay, that explains it.
Then the old tales have come to pass. Even the Vita. Even the Great One's own vessel bested by these primates. It's absolutely sickening.
Yes, that's Void.
Then he was the one who handed my ass to me?
And that's why he stole the Vita, I would hazard a guess.
But why? Does he want to rally the Ganglion and get right back to the killing?
Just so.
Oh shit.
How the hell did he hear me?
I shall commence a contest in which survival is the prize. The best it will cease to be, as will this world. Indeed, I have borne witness to it innumerable times before. and I will be victor once more. I am he who brings worlds into concord.
What does he mean, Concord?
When he says he's seen this happen before... No. Then Elma's planet... and the Earth?
So this is all part of your grand plan, is it?
The bested must cease to be.
Way to throw down the gauntlet. How about you shut up and get out of my face? And give back Ares' soul!
The bested cease to be.
I don't recall being bested. In fact, as long as I'm standing, I don't plan on being beaten.
You wish to prolong your struggle.
You bet. Better say your prayers.
It is good. Such is as life ought to be. A desperate effort to survive. Very well. We will meet at the world's end.
World's End?
A fight for survival? Again? How much longer do we gotta keep fighting?
No. It's not so simple.
Huh?
Either way, whether we fight or not, this planet is on its way out. Just like my homeworld before it.
What survival means, then, is getting the hell off this rock. That'll be our fight.
We'll have to leave Mira?
Al, please tell me you know of a way for us to do that.
Yeah. The key to leaving is the cores.
The ones the Vita took off with.
Without the cores, humanity... no. All life on this planet is going to die. How are we doing with the Ares? If we're on schedule, the shocking truth should be revealed any minute now.
I'll get an update.
From here on out, it's uncharted territory. Put your thinking caps on. We're headed for the hangar.
Okay. The story's been interesting so far. This new content. It's technically like a DLC. Oh, I see.
I have the technician's report. Here's what it says. The first major thing we discovered through analyzing the Ares is the following. The universe in which planet Mira exists, though it might be better to say dimension, is not the only one, as we have now detected several others outside of it. We're talking parallel dimensions.
This might be hard to wrap your heads around, but after the battle that ended with the White Whale crashing, me and the Ares were cast into a space between all those.
The navigational data from the Ares backs up the existence of the place he's talking about. What's more, our previous attempts to find the Lifehold core, and our studies of the floating landmass Volataris, which accompanied Void, have all led us to hypothesize such a possibility. The new data we got from the Ares has helped us tie this all together. It's led us to the truth of the matter.
When Void said that he brought worlds into Concord, this is what he was hinting at then?
Based on these findings, we have concluded that the universe that Earth belonged to, and the universe that we're in now with Mira, are in fact completely separate. Plus, we now know that the past universe, at the point of Earth's destruction, disappeared entirely along with it.
The whole universe?
Void's catchphrase, the best had ceased to be, this is what he meant. But then, what does this fact tell us? Snap 2, kid. It's not recess yet.
It tells us that we on Mira are the survivors.
Attaboy. That's right. We managed to escape the destruction of the Earth's universe and came to this one. We survived. Isn't that proof enough?
That day, the destruction of the universe caused a massive energy displacement. And that's what allowed us to escape to Mira? By luck bordering on the miraculous?
It's just back-of-the-envelope logic based off of old records, but that sounds about right.
So then, if we could produce an amount of energy roughly equal in magnitude, then hypothetically, it just may be possible to escape from this universe as it disappears.
Okay, but is that kind of thing physically achievable? Oh.
That's right. That's where the Ares comes in. Rather, the cores that are the source of its power.
So that's why Void made a beeline straight for it.
Our battle had already begun. You just didn't know it. And hence, that slimy bastard threw the first punch.
No, we'll need a strategy if we're gonna...
Music.
I mean yesterday.
Quite. I'll reach out to Maurice at once.
Thanks. And we won't be able to make it without help from all the other races. Everyone, your orders. Until we have a strategy in place, attend to your usual duties.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Al, seeing as you're unemployed, I'm conscripting you. Go lend your buddies a hand.
Sounds more like being press-ganged.
Call it what you like. You gotta earn your keep.
Fine, you win.
Alright, Act 1 is over. Nice, we got Al in our party finally. Alright, cool. He's definitely going to be on my team right away. Awesome. Level 73. Wait, can I use the Ares Prime? Probably not yet. I would assume not yet. But I want to make sure. Before we get to Act 2. There's no way it's available yet. Absolutely no way. No, not yet. It's definitely not here yet. Alright. So we got Al. Let's look at him real quick. Brand new character. We're gonna definitely work on you. The thing is, though, I don't think he's gonna do much physical attacks. Oh, that's weird looking. Honestly, I'll keep him the way he is. I'm gonna give him a kind of a weaker skull, but this will have something. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into Act 2. Now that we got him in our party. Our little party here. Oh my god. Oh my god, he has this automatically? Dude, look at this thing. What do we have here? Oh wow, it's got a lot of stuff. Yeah, might as well give it some upgrades, right? This thing looks really cool. I hope that maybe... I think eventually it's going to be given to me automatically. It's a story content thing right now. So I won't be able to use it right away. Yeah, I can't change it yet. It's level 50 though, so it's not as strong as the other two that I got. Still, it looks cool though. Can't really do anything else, so yeah, he's given with this, which is fine. I think that's cool. So he automatically has a skill. So technically I got 3 skills. And one is just regular 50 or whatever. Wow. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Act 2, Chapter 13, Act 2. I already did the new challenger approaches. I got that done. So let's jump straight into the next one. Chapter 13, Act 2, the second Project Exodus. Exodus, whatever it said.
We got a basic plan drawn up. Meet me in command.
Roger. Let's move.
So Act 1 was basically just it was a lot of story heavy, which I'm fine with.
Ever since Void turned up, we've been witnessing ganglion remnants stirring back to life, all across Mira.
They're as vulnerable as us, what with the DMAT events and ghosts. But they've also got a new objective that'll have lit a fire under them.
Objective? Oh, Void's floating continent.
Volataris is a special place. Those who heard Void's call have begun some holy pilgrimage there, for the promise of a new world under their creator's leadership. They may be fragmented at best, and little more than a minor nuisance, but these recent events have granted them new purpose.
You'd think they'd want to regroup quietly. Instead, they're out there raising hell.
I'm glad they've kicked the blues, but throwing an all-you-can-loot and plunder buffet? That part I don't love.
Remember, they were a coalition. Their mission, to eradicate Samar's descendants, including us. Tiger cannot so easily change its stripes.
The fight for survival, it never ends, huh?
We've come a long way indeed. This place is our second home. We've overcome the odds, made it a safe haven. DMAT events, ghosts, ganglion. We must remain firm against these ever-present threats. In addition, we must reclaim the core's void stone. Prepare to leave for a new world. Bluntly, the only choice left for us now is to run.
In other words, we're talking about a second Project Exodus.
Just when we've beaten that damn Luxor. We just can't seem to catch a break, can we?
No kidding. Just when I was starting to put down some roots here.
A truly gut-rending thought.
I do share your grief. However, we must face the facts. The dematerialization phenomenon is spreading, and eventually it will engulf the planet in its entirety. This truth is unequivocal. And this time, it's not just humanity's future that's at stake. Our aim now is to evacuate all races that live on Mira.
Every single one?
Of course. All those that would be amenable to our proposal. Regrettably, any life forms we cannot communicate with will not be considered.
That's quite, how should we say, egoistic, no?
I understand how you feel. I didn't propose it lightly. But frankly, it's just not feasible to do otherwise. Some species are dangerous, some others simply too violent. With the time we have and the available personnel, finding a way to save them all is impossible.
Okay, but even narrowing it down just to the sentient races, will that work?
Good point. If our only choice is to build a lifeboat, making something big enough, it's gonna take some time.
We've agreed on a cooperative partnership with the Manon to obtain a ship.
We're going to use the Manon ship, the one over NLA.
You betcha. Eyeballing it, it should have the capacity. Enough to carry all evacuees. Of course, it'll need a fair bit of retrofitting. We'll need to incorporate the Ares jump drive and the Lifehold Core's protoplasmic fluid system. But if we work together, we should make it before the Reaper comes a-knocking.
Why, that's feeding 3 cooks with 1 stone.
Right, so that part we've got tied up with a bow.
We've already contacted all known Xeno communities. They should be apprised of the plan. Sadly, some of them did respond they're planning to go down with the planet, but most are currently in the process of relocating to NLA.
Then we've got no time to lose.
Right.
As of now, all active Blade personnel are ordered to give this plan the highest degree of priority.
Broadly, we have 2 objectives. Helping to construct the escape vessel and supporting those who want to come to NLA. It's all hands on deck. We may require troops to take assignments across division lines. Be ready for anything.
Roger.
All right. About that time to head into the new
Recap.
stuff.
We may get assigned stuff outside of our official divisions, right?
Right. First off, we should head back to the barracks. Make sure we're prepared for anything.
'Kay.
All right. So we automatically, we got 3 Ares. We got Ares 90, Ares 70, and Ares Prime. And unfortunately, Lynn is stuck with the low 50 regular scale.
Where's the fire?
Here's the deal, right? You know how we're helping wire in the Ares jump drive system, don't you?
Yes, so we've heard.
But actually, we're not really experts on this scale and Ares stuff, are we? So we went and asked that fandom guy, and he said you guys are the usual go-tos around here.
I see. Let me guess. You'd like us to go to the hangar and advise your scientists?
You got it!
We'll go now.
Wow, thank you.
Mm.
You guys are just the pizza toppings.
They like their pizza. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Just look at his... Oh, dude. That looks so cool. You know what I want to do? Hold on. I want to do something. I want to test out this skill. Oh shit! Oh, it has a new, is a unique running animation. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh wow. The way it sounds. Oh my god, it sounds so cool. I might want to control him for a while just to try him out. Oh my god, this looks so cool. Okay.
Nice of you all to drop by. How's it poppin'?
Friend Al really loves saying that.
His idea of a gag. Don't get too hung up on it.
That's right. Someone asks how it's poppin', you say?
Terrible, of course. Yourself?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
Tatsu mystified.
It is as we have been told. It takes 2 minds to tango.
Hey, Al. Ask me.
Hey, Gwen, how's it poppin'?
Naturally terrible. And how about you?
Not awful enough for you to be worrying about.
Huh?
You haven't changed a bit. Say, you've been out of this world. Got any words of wisdom for us from the great beyond?
It's not that kind of highfalutin place. More than anything, it was dull, like a cheap roadside motel.
Please, we would love to hear your choice morsels.
Me too. Color me curious.
Way to gang up on me. I'm warning you, it's a slog. You're gonna fall asleep, I know it. Fine. But you're buying the round. Bunch of busybodies. So, before the white whale crashed, a bunch of ghosts got me cornered. I was cut off. Just as my goose seemed cooked, something opened up in front of me. And also, I felt this huge pull at the same time. My body inside the Ares. We were being sucked right in through the opening. Beyond that was a sight to behold. If space could have edges, that was a place where you could see them all. Thinking about it now, and to get a little technical, it was a nexus of parallel universes. It was like the backstage of space, the border town of all universes.
Whoa!
You might call it a rift
Whoa! Oh my god, all of the Xenoblade universe. That was Shulk and Fiora. Oh my god.
Strangely, most of the Ares features kept functioning as normal. Sure, the sensor suite adapted for human
Oh my
tech
god,
kept
that was
throwing
a
errors.
cool cameo there.
But the main transceiver never stopped logging huge quantities of some kind of data.
Are we gonna see Xenoblade Chronicles
you might
2 and
think I
3
dreamed
here?
all this up, but somehow I could understand what that data was. Not logically, intuitively. You ready? Well, what came flooding into me in the Ares was the consciousness of all living things across all
Oh my
universes.
god. That was Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
I stopped myself from trying to
Holy
perceive
shit.
them one by one.
This is crazy right now.
The human brain isn't built to handle something like that. I could tell in an instant.
Dude.
I think I got that one from an old sci-fi flick, but I'd say it was the right call. Now, the Ares was a step ahead of me.
I'm paying attention what's going on. Show me
Sifted
Rex.
through
Show
that
me Rex
huge torrent of
Pyra
data.
Mithra right now.
Presented me with the information I most wanted in that moment.
Yes! Oh my god, they're showing all of them.
How to escape
He's
the world
seeing
of the rift
all
and
of
get back to
them.
this one. The Ares
Dude,
was kind enough to
this
show
is
me the way back
amazing.
home.
I'm so glad I didn't get spoiled by any of this.
It's thanks to its help that I came back at all. Well, the universe Earth
I
was a
am
part
so
of it was
glad I
destroyed.
didn't get spoiled by
This
any of
whole era is a
that. That was
completely different
amazing.
one. So maybe back is the wrong word.
Sounds like quite the trip. So that's your plan for us to leave this universe? You're proposing we use the Ares to make our escape?
Well, more or less.
We just saw a
What?
cameo of Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and
I
3.
don't really understand exactly how I got here.
That
One slip
is
up
crazy.
and I'd be washed away in that stream. I might never have been able to escape it. That world. It's a mind prison.
A prison?
Void Seat. I think he was held there. His consciousness, at least. You told me about the Vita, how it was a vessel to facilitate Void's coming. I guess what it did was channel his soul in some shape or form, freeing him of his shackles.
What does that mean, though?
Now, hold on a sec. That's like how our MIMs work.
No way.
All the loose threads seem to be coming together.
Perhaps Void escaped from his cell by tracking the Ares as it left the rift between worlds. It would explain the impeccable timing. And here's the kicker. The thing that's in the Vita, it's not just his mind, it's his body, too.
When the Ares first appeared in this world, it was shortly before we encountered you, right? Then the Ghost's appearance and the DMAT events. It's possible that it caused both of them to manifest.
Wait. I see you trying to connect all the dots. Don't you think you're jumping the gun?
Maybe. But when Void showed up and attacked my world to claim the Ares, think about it. That was exactly when the Ghosts appeared.
Huh. What are we thinking then? Cause and effect, or... Void said he brought worlds into Concord. Oh. I feel like I'm starting to get the picture here.
Very interesting.
Must be urgent.
Yeah. We need you in Oblivia. Hoping you could track down a man-on engineer.
Roger. Let's hear the details.
Here you go. The guy is in charge of the jump drive design. Apparently, he had a part in mind for the crux, but it was sitting in a ganglion stronghold, so we had to get it.
That's a bold move, Commander.
What can I say? These are desperate times, so... We did assign an escort, but then Ganglion found him and we lost contact.
Understood. That's enough to go on. We'll head for Oblivia ASAP.
Good hunting.
Let's move.
Look at this shit. I got 3 Ares skulls. It's crazy. This time I'm going to use Al because this one looks unique. Oh my god. Alright, I can't wait to use this in combat. I gotta see how different this one is compared to the other scales. It sounds cool. I love the sound effects for this thing. Let me find something with this.
This on! Agasura cannon! Just topple them with gunfire! Have some of this!
They're on guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
What's this?
Need a boost? Let's get hunt!
They're off guard.
Staggering attack!
Oh, that looks cool. What's the most powerful ability I have? 300? What is this? Holy shit. Well, that missed. That was interesting. Alright, let's try again.
Try this on. Pop dust and body pass. You know the drill. Bingo! Now pile on the pressure. I need cover fire. Gotta stay prepped. Then, target another one.
Okay. This is really cool though. But alright, I'm gonna go back to my other character now. This skull is still stronger than the one I just used. I actually beat that skull, or not skull, but the enemy. This is still the most powerful skull in the game, but that one's pretty cool. I wanted to kind of test it a bit.
I'd say we're in the right place, huh?
Only ganglion bodies, though.
Seems like our engineer might still be alive.
Yeah. Let's confirm.
Who goes there?
Hmm? Oh, look.
It's you.
You again. I see. Looking for your friends, are you?
Do you know where they are? What happened here?
The people of Roth have accepted your exit strategy. We decided to send our younglings to NLA first. We were passing through here en route, where we encountered and assisted human troops in combat with the ganglion. We were able to claim victory, albeit at a price. I'm transporting our wounded.
Now I see. We thank you.
There is no need. Your friends are safe with us, undergoing treatment at our stronghold.
Ms. Bweed, did you see a man-on in the soldiers' company?
I have not seen any, no. But there were other units. Maybe they escorted them.
Could we accompany you now, on the way to your stronghold?
Yes, you may.
What's going on?
Well, they came out of nowhere.
Looks like a job half done.
You die! Die like beasts!
Let us handle these ones. You have wounded. Get them somewhere safe.
I hear. All yours.
These bunch of chumps, you guys are gonna get demolished. You don't even need to try.
Now we fight for Reed. Now we fight for Reed.
Missile! Got one down. Keep up the assault.
Yeah, they got their ass kicked.
Elma, let's get to the Rothian stronghold.
Right.
This skull right here is still the strongest in the game. I like the Prime. It looks cool. I love the running animation and everything, but so I actually did this quest, and that Beast Man, he's actually joined my actual party. We get to talk to him.
We were sure that was the end for us, weren't we?
Tatsu breathed sigh of relief. Thanks to kitty cat friends.
You said it, pal. If you hadn't turned up when you did, we'd be pushing up daisies by now. Thanks. We all inhabit this world together. The feeling is mutual.
We got shot up, and we didn't even get the thing we needed.
Relax, alright? We'll find it at the next location. Third time's the charm, no?
Yeah, well, starting to doubt that.
Just stay positive, okay?
A moment ago, you were on the brink of death. Yours is a mercurial people.
We survived, so it's all good, yes? On to the next one.
Jeez.
Thank you once again. We owe you for saving their lives.
My prince has ordered us to aid humans, and so we have.
Prince, my deepest thanks for rescuing our friends. We're in your debt.
No need. We are allies.
Yep.
But still... Void's appearance here fills me with unease.
You know something about Void?
Vita. It serves to sustain Void as his material vessel. Consider the battle for Earth. There, from his Vita, did he command the Ganglion.
However, in the chaos after Earth's destruction, his consciousness departed the machine, leaving it a shell, to be pulled in by Mira and crash to her surface, as did you.
Al, what you said earlier.
Yeah. As I suspected, he'd only linked his mind to the Vita, while his body stayed in the rift. Seems to track.
Hopefully we'll get to the new area soon. I mean, it's taking a while to get there, but...
Mission accomplished. Come on, let's get back to NLA.
Yeah, the electricity's a little dangerous out here. I want to go back.
All these races working together? Mira really is a welcoming kind of place.
Despite
just
the
like Klaus said.
Lao said that?
Al, what? When did you see Lao? How?
It was when I was drifting inside the rift.
But that's...
You ever heard of Nirvana? Some religions have the concept, and that space might just be it.
Nirvana, that's a band.
As I was floating along, guided by the Ares, while I was looking for a way into this universe, I made a little layover in an eerie kind of place.
Okay. Yeah, the cliffhanger from the base game. This was a cliffhanger for like 10 years. Like, oh, he's alive, and we get this unknown figure. Don't even know who this is, and now we know who it is.
Fancy seeing you here.
Well?
How long has it been? I don't think we ever spoke after I left Team Princess.
I thought you died defending the white whale, back before it grounded on Mira.
Well, you know, if this is the afterlife, maybe I did. So, how about yourself? Are you dead?
Yeah.
Figured.
I betrayed our friends. I sold intel to the enemy to get back at those who got my family killed. Well, really, I had just given up. It wasn't about grief or retribution. Plain despair tipped me over the edge. It wasn't the right thing to do. And I knew it. I knew. And I did it anyway.
Now you're just sulking, pal. A guy as good as you?
Just don't. What Lynn said. She said, it's what makes us human. Corrupt and disgusting. That's what humans are. She's a good kid. Always trying to put herself in my shoes. I could never atone enough for making a child like her wade into that muck. My hopelessness, it wound up infecting her as well.
And that's why you accepted death? Decided to just give up and wait for it?
Yeah, soon. I'll see Charmaine and Shenchi.
I get this might be what you want, but not me. So what if this place is the afterlife? I'm itching for more living. People still need me. Humanity still needs me. I've got unfinished business, and until I finish it, I can't rest.
That's right. That's you to a T. Not me, though. Scram now. You know the way, right?
Yep. We got the best guide around.
The world I came from. It's a welcoming kind of place. Everyone's ready for your big return.
I sure hope so.
If you make it, pass a message to Lynn. Humans are disgusting. Stubborn and treat others cruelly. But if she realized this, that means she's anything but. Tell her to live.
Lau. I'm not what you think I am.
No more fighting, Lau.
No, Elma! Not like this!
Step aside, Lynn.
We're all on the same side here! Even then, when I stood up for you, honestly, that was just so I wouldn't have to be sad again. I never could figure him out. It was all so childish. I was acting so immature about everything. But back then, you stood up to defend Lau, just the same way that I did. If you hadn't done that, maybe I wouldn't have stuck it out and run away instead. I would have stayed a child to the very end.
Yes. And if you hadn't stood in my line of fire that day, we would have all been as disgusting as he thought. Your actions are what saved us from that hollow despair.
You don't need pretty excuses here. It's all part of life. You gotta take the good with the bad. Anyway, he told you to live. End of message.
Yeah.
Colonel Elma! Requesting a big...
Whoa.
What was that? What's going on over there?
Elma, wasn't that?
Yes. The leader of the escort from before.
Didn't they say they were going to Lakeview Stronghold in Octilum?
Then we go too.
Yeah. Hope we're not too late.
Alright, well, at least the storm thing is gone now. Let's get out of here. Let's go over here. So once this act's over, then I'll stop the stream, and then the next time will be Act 3. The next stream will be the last one. Let me get this. I think I went the wrong way. Let's go around. Oh shit. Well, there it is.
The whole team's dead. And look!
Piece of...
Why? What are you doing this for? You want to leave this world too, right? There's no need to be doing any of this!
I wish to know death.
Huh?
Death, is it?
The fear of death is a powerful motivation in creatures like you. Yea, stronger even than your lust for life. I wish to understand this.
And that's why the slaughter?
You think by killing them yourself, you'll get what it's like to fear death?
What was it you called our fight against you? A contest for survival? That's a contest to defy death. You started a war without knowing that?
The best it will simply cease to be. That is not death. Self-evidently, as I have no conception of it. Ceasing to be is simple non-existence. But death, when you speak of it, is wrapped up in many a complex emotion. That I wish to know.
And then? After that?
I have not considered it. You will find my desires are not rooted in emotion. Actions are all. They occur automatically, driven by inevitability.
But that's
It's nonsense. How is that a reason to kill? Why do this?
Enough. Don't try to understand it, Lynn. He can string all the reasoning he likes. But when you get down to it, this guy is pure evil. Our enemy, nothing less.
But...
Exactly. If we want to argue with him, it'll be with guns.
Right. Lynn, we're here to make sure we don't lose anyone else today. That's our mission.
Understood.
All right.
Looks like they're on our case.
Step in and stack it.
You're in my sight.
Need a boost?
Switch to close-range combat.
Well, they all got demolished. Yeah, your minions didn't work on me.
You're up next. Scum!
Enough. There is no more to be gained. Your stubborn fixation on living is inordinate. You are unlikely to teach me what I wish to know.
Shut up!
In any case, you will come to my abode. It is, after all, inevitable. The contest continues. As this world's time draws ever closer.
What a train wreck. That creep really gets me seeing red. Makes me gag.
Let's do a quick head count.
Roger that. What's this?
Looks like the part they were after. They found it.
Looks like it, yeah.
Then we need to get this back to NLA. We can't let their sacrifice be in vain.
Yeah.
At least we got a new character with us. He's got a scout with him, which is pretty cool. So I'm guessing this is the end of Act 2. We're really maybe really close to the end of Act 2 here. But there's another act. And I think that's the one we're going to get to the brand new area. It's going to be like a huge act. We'll see.
Thanks very much. It's a real shame our friend didn't make it. But at least the mission's complete, right? Credit where it's due, you know.
Void. That goddamned rat.
Commander, we'll get him. We'll win his little game. We must.
Lynn.
Damn straight. These lives won't go to waste.
Not to rain on your parade here, but how are we doing with the Ares?
We're making good progress thanks to you, aren't we? We have some news, so would you mind stopping by the restricted hangar after this?
Sure thing, we'll be there.
It wasn't easy, but the mission was a success. Good job.
Okay. Alright, man. Good night, Scorpio. I'm gonna be getting off pretty soon as well, once I'm done with this act. I'll be streaming tomorrow, probably to be the conclusion of the game, so...
Hey there, how's it poppin'?
Terrible, right? How about you?
Better than you, meaning terrific.
That's great, isn't it?
Look at him. He's really found his footing here, hasn't he?
Once you really get to know him, most get on with him like a house on fire.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Tatsu terrible, clearly. And how is friend Al?
Even worse than you, I bet.
But that's not the correct follow-up.
I like to mix it up, keep you on your toes.
Al cannot flip script.
Elma, this vegetable come with a volume knob?
Leave it. You had some news?
Well, I heard the Ares was recreated on your planet. But how much do you actually know about it?
You're correct about it being recreated. Here's the truth. We excavated an ultra-ancient frame and fitted it with auxiliary power and plating. It might be more precise to say we jury-rigged it to run.
So you've got nothing to say regarding the cores then, I take it?
If I did, don't you think I would have told you when I first got to Earth?
Yeah, you got me there.
Vexing, isn't it?
The Ares cores. I learned they're based on a device that existed eons ago.
A device?
A space-time bender. It moves things into different universes and all that. A meta-doohickey. It's a common trope in the old movies, right?
Yeah, except real.
The energy that the Ares could deploy thanks to the cores was in a league of its own. According to simulations, you put the pedal to the metal, space bends like a straw.
I see.
If that's true, what chance do we have of beating Void?
Calm down, Rook. We're still okay.
Right. The fact is, he took the time to come and taunt us. It means he's still getting ready. Well, even supposing he's through the prep phase, he can't just rock it off.
What do you mean?
For all his rambling and raving, if the cores were enough, he could have left by now, brought the world into concord, or whatever his tagline was. But cores alone won't cut it. We figured it out while analyzing the Skell. When I was transported inside the rift along with the Ares, machine and mind got melded together. We became inseparable. I won't pretend to understand, but it wouldn't have been possible for a living human to hold onto their self there otherwise. So, without me and the Ares, the cores won't be able to deploy their full power.
Melted with the Ares. I think I get it. Not in the physical sense of being one thing, but like an engine running under the hood?
Damn, you're sharp, Lynn. But the analysis didn't stop there. Better hold on to your seats. While inside the rift, I saw where the rivers of consciousness converge. Something like the crossroads between universes. Even if we get the Ares and cores running, if we can't sync ourselves to that, we won't be going anywhere. Annoyingly.
Is it a question of timing, then?
Put simply, yes. And here's another nugget spun off from the Ares analysis of the rift. The streams of consciousness converging on that universal nexus. Structurally, they're extremely similar to the Lifehold core.
What?
Remember what we were talking about before? How Void projecting his mind into the Vita is a lot like the way humans survive inside MIMS. Even with the Lifehold trashed, your consciousness is still being stored somewhere. Not by technology, but by some much larger universal mechanism.
But that's crazy.
This universal mechanism. What is it?
Dunno. It's just that when I was there, I felt it. You guys. People's lives. It was strange, like I was enveloped by this constant something.
And the Ares can tap into that? This, like, gathering place of minds?
More like souls, even.
Call it what you like. If we make it out of this universe alive, you'll get to experience it yourselves. Anyhow, in order to pull off our great escape, we'll need those 6 cores. We'll need me, the Ares, and some miraculous timing. That's how we sink to the Nexus, or die trying. In matter of fact, Void's no fool. He'll have cottoned on by now.
But if that's the case, why hasn't he attacked NLA yet?
If he did, he might end up killing Al. He won't want to risk destroying the Ares either. Still, once he gets his ducks in a row, I expect he probably will try something.
Okay, so what's our game plan? What do you think, Rook? You better knock this one out of the park.
Talking big.
Five-star answer. I knew I saw something in you. Of me.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna stream at midnight like I did tonight. Ah, this song again.
Hey, how's it poppin'?
Terrible. How about you?
Better than you, in other words, terrific.
So he's gonna say that every time he brings that up.
You hear that? Rook's answer?
Yes, and you seem pleased.
Yeah.
Although, why did you want someone else to make the call?
If I get taken out, I want to know there's someone I can trust with mankind's future. And the Rook seems well suited.
That isn't like you.
That's what we need right now. Someone who loves this world. The world and its people, warts and all. I need someone to take over my duty.
You need another you, in other words. When we were leaving Earth, you ignored my pleas and rushed off to fight without a thought for your safety.
Look after the refugees. I'll protect the ship from outside.
Just look at their numbers. You can't shift the balance, not with a single Ares.
Yeah, well, you never know until you try.
Al.
I'll cut through their ranks, make you an opening. I'll protect you to the last. People of Earth, will not be snuffed out here!
This music gets me emotional every time I listen to it.
Those eyes. They're just
What's
like
the
yours back
storytelling? God. Ugh. Alright. I almost really started tearing up there. I was really close, but I was like, alright, I gotta hold it together.
The jump drive is still in the experimental phase, but otherwise, the White Whale 2 is ready. We'll be unveiling it shortly if you'd care to step outside.
We'd be thrilled. Shall we check it out then?
Yeah, I can't wait!
Tatsu bristling with thrill.
Ugh. Now, this is a very long act here. I won't stop the stream until this act is over. Alright, about ready to actually see something new into this DLC. I've been enjoying the story content, but we need to finally get to that new DLC. Well, technically it's like a DLC.
Thanks to all your efforts, we now have a ship capable of withstanding even the longest voyage. Preliminary tests of the jump drive are showing promising results. All that's left is to support those who have not yet relocated to NLA, and to guide our current residents through the necessary procedures.
If the ghosts or ganglion make a move, or further dematerialization occurs, we have the ability to launch the White Whale 2, even before all residents have boarded. Naturally, we'll keep you apprised. We may be forced to make a snap decision. So do be advised.
Once everyone's safely on board, it'll be time to go on the offensive.
Yeah, it'll be all-out war. Any more vessels to escort, and we wouldn't have a snowball's chance of guarding them all.
But this way, there's a single point of failure.
Either way, if we lose the Ares, we'll be dead in the water.
Going all in? I say bring it on.
Changing the topic, where will we be going to?
How are we supposed to know that?
Ideally, a new universe. But we could also end up stranded inside the rift for the rest of time.
Eep! Terror! Come what may, it seems we will be left as happy as a pig in a blanket.
You scared yet?
I'm excited.
Very heartfelt.
More than that, to be honest.
Love you too.
Elma. Not to ruin the moment, but duty calls. The lady named Kylie had a request concerning a friend. They've not made it to NLA yet. Mind getting the full lowdown?
Of course. Right away.
Thanks. She should be by the cathedral in the residential district.
Alright.
Sorry, I know you're busy. Here's the thing, there's a friend I've met in the course of work, and she's not here yet. Any chance you could go look for her?
That's a little worrying for sure.
Right? I'd love to go myself if I could. but my team's ushering people onto the lifeboat, so I'm kinda tied up.
Understood. We're on it. Any idea where we should start?
Thanks very much. Her usual residence is in Sylvalum at the Delusion's North Summit.
Okay.
Not sure if it's the friend, but someone was here recently.
Seems so. Except nobody's here now.
Maybe she already pack up and leave? Tatsu agree.
I'm not sure. I'd expect to see signs of hurried packing if that was the case.
True. And she evidently didn't extinguish the campfire.
That'd mean she was here until very recently.
Yes, that's my guess.
You don't think she went to fetch water or something?
Uh-oh.
That was close by.
Let's go.
Oh, this shit again? These fucking things, these ghosts?
Are you okay?
Yes, quite fine.
Let us handle things here. You run.
Not have to tell twice.
Looks like they're on our case.
Vadra! We're going to make this quick!
So long!
Try this thing go! Now pile on the pressure!
You're in my sight!
Avatar missile!
Try this on!
Now get in there!
Lay into it! Got her!
Need a boost?
Cover
Gotcha.
fire! Fuck me! How's this?
Come on!
Have some of this!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Sparks are gonna fly.
Target locked. You're mine.
These things are very annoying to hit.
Let's get hunting.
Hey, hold still!
Let's get hunting.
Vadra flail!
Need a boost?
We're in a good position.
Move in, they go. Now pile on the pressure. Need a boost?
Gotcha.
Aura time. You know what to do.
Where do I hit?
Avatar missile!
Lay into it!
Super hard.
You're mine.
This spot?
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Finally. God, it's so hard to hit these guys because they're invincible in other body parts.
Never to bully Nopon again.
You didn't even lift a finger.
Not sure if that was the hut's owner, but shall we head back?
Let's do that.
Thank friends for earlier. Name is Omomo.
Hello, I'm Lynn. You're not hurt, are you?
Not even scratch.
Omomo, I'm Elma. We wanted to ask, do you know a woman by the name of Kylie?
Kylie? Of course Omomo knows. Kylie is best friend.
Best friend? You two are that close?
Exactly so. Before, one time Omomo was picking veggies and was attacked by wild critters like today. Omomo wanted to flee, but Omomo no longer sprightly like used to be. So Omomo trip on face and take bad tumble instead of flee. Just as life flashed before eyes, friend Kylie suddenly show up and bash whole pack of critters squarely on heads. She carry Omomo back to hut and even apply dressings to wounds of Omomo. And since then, periodically visit here to check up on Omomo's well-being.
Wow, all that. She's very kind.
Heart of Kylie is soft like dough. Every time she visits, she never failed to bring along lovely foodstuffs and other gifts. That's why Omomo also do her best to repay kindness with plenty of home-cooked snacks.
Tatsu could go for home-cooked snack also.
Is friend Kylie doing well?
Yeah, she's peachy. As a matter of fact, she's the one that asked us to come here.
Oh! Kylie is one who speak to friends?
Yes.
Omomo see. Omomo has been burden on Kylie, and also big burden on friends. Omomo very sorry.
No trouble whatsoever. It is our job, after all. In fact, since we're already here, you can come with us to NLA.
Omomo will be staying right here. Apologies that friends had to come all this way. Sorry for hassle.
Huh? But why?
Hubby Pawn of Omomo rest peacefully here. That why Omomo also wish here to remain.
But this planet's gonna disappear.
Omomo know that. However, Hubby Pawn always got lonely very easily. That why Omomo cannot leave Hubby Pawn here alone. Omomo could never.
I get that, but still. Surely your husband wouldn't want you to die here for him.
That may be true, yes. Even so, Omomo not asking friends to understand.
And how do you think Kylie will feel about this? Isn't she your best friend?
Meme.
Omomo, I can empathize with you about wanting to stay with your loved one. It's just, are you sure that's the only reason?
May?
There's something else, isn't there?
Omomo not wish to be burdened to anyone.
A burden?
That right. To family.
This music.
To Little Pawn, who have lots of Little Pawn also. By now, they all safely in New LA.
Really? Then you should join them.
Omomo already Granny Pawn. Often struggle to keep up with shenanigans. When that happened, without fail everyone fuss and try to help out. But making new life in new environment take lots of effort and time, incredible hassle. Besides, Omomo is so tired. And honestly would hate to take away time and effort from every pawn.
That's what you call being a burden?
Precisely. Omomo receive enough kindness already. Yes, ready to meet own end here by side of Hubby Pawn peacefully. That way, Little Pawn also then, surely happy.
Surely they'd be happier if you were with them. There's no reason for you not to impose on them. Please, you can't just give up on living like this. If you stay alive, you can support your family. That's the real way to happiness.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Spectre choice.
No. Let her be. It's her choice to stay behind. We can't move her by force. Besides, it may seem cold, but there are others out there who want to come to NLA. They need our help. We'll be better used elsewhere. Lynn, you understand, right? Omomo, you've made your feelings clear. Please, don't worry about your family. I promise you, we'll get them safely to a new world.
Oh, Momo, count on friends. And very sorry for making friends sad.
No. I'm sorry for speaking out of turn. I didn't consider your feelings.
Friend did nothing of the sort. Oh, Momo was happy that friend cared enough to speak mind. Very lovely.
Momo, if you change your mind, contact us anytime.
Thank you very much. Oh, Momo will not forget words of friend.
Well, let's get the news back to Kylie.
Damn, this music is really powerful.
Elma, was this the right answer?
I don't think there was one. One thing's certain. We must move forward, whatever the outcome. And that's it.
All right. This is going to be very interesting. We should be at the end of Act 2. This has been a very long act. This has been well over an hour. I mean, I've streamed about over 2 hours, but...
Kylie, what's that you're up to there?
Oh, hi. Perfect timing. I was just about to head out to meet Omomo.
Huh? Meet a Momo?
Yeah. I just had a message from her asking for help with her luggage. She says she can't carry it alone.
But didn't she...
Oh, she told me everything. I know she'd been planning on staying here.
Right, she was. I thought I knew better than she did.
Well, she said she'd done some thinking about what you told her. Like she'd fallen into this mistaken feeling that she had to rely on others. And she felt that she was running away from her own responsibilities.
Poor thing.
Guys, I'm sorry.
What's gotten into you?
Well, see, I had a hunch that Omomo might not want to come. But it's like every time we met, she always seemed to act so zen. I never managed to ask.
Instead, you wanted us to.
Yeah.
And in the end, Lynn managed to get through to her.
Hey, enough of that.
No, it really is all thanks to you, Lynn. If it was me, I'd have just listened to her talk. I wouldn't have been able to speak my mind. But this, it's taught me something. How important it is to say what you're feeling, what it achieves. Thank you for that.
Kylie, please, you're making me self-conscious.
Lindley is modern-day saint!
Tatsu!
Go on now, don't keep Omomo waiting.
Right, you are. Everyone, thanks so very much, again.
happy now?
Yeah.
This is a happy ending with that one.
Hey, Al. How's it poppin'?
Obviously terrible. And yourself?
I wouldn't say terrific exactly, but not awful.
Well, that's great to hear.
I just couldn't figure it out. How the Ares could keep running, just as normal, even though all its cores got torn right out. But it's because of you, isn't it?
Don't want to dwell on it, but yeah.
You know, looking at you, I get the feeling we're a step closer to solving the great mystery of where in the body the human spirit resides.
Huh.
I think the spirit isn't something one human body can contain. And it's not part of the consciousness packaged inside a mimeosome either. Other people can reflect someone's way of thinking, even their way of being. Which means that a person's spirit can exist in every other person whose life they touch. That's how I see it now.
No such thing as a soul that exists in isolation, huh?
It's like that with you. Your spirit lives inside everyone who thinks of you as the hero. And my spirit? It exists in everyone who's been kind enough to make the effort to get to know me. And so, the spirit of Lao, who held on to his memories of me until his very end, it has to be within me too. If you never came back, I might never have realized.
That's not true, Lynn. You knew it all along.
Huh?
You feel other spirits, just the same way that you do your own. That's all it took, no more. For you to become Lao's final hope. Be proud.
These cutscenes are very engaging. I'm like super into all these cutscenes. We got to be the end of Act 2 at this point. Oh.
Okay, who we searching for next?
I'll tell you. There's a Blade who departed NLA and hasn't come back in yet. I want you to go pick him up.
You say pick up, so you know where he is.
Yep. Eric, clue these guys in.
Roger that. I'm Eric, curator and captain of the eponymous Team Eric.
Oh, I recognize this voice.
I'm a bit embarrassed to admit, but it's my subordinate Ted who needs help. Ted is having some trouble accepting the Exodus plan. He said he wasn't going anywhere, then flew off in a huff.
We feared this might happen.
First we left Earth, now we're leaving Mira. You won't be the only one with internal struggles right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. To be perfectly honest, I'm wrestling with it too.
Ease up, Rook. The man must be under enough pressure as is.
Believe me, I've been there too. We're curators. In our line of work, generally, we handle a lot of animals and plants. You start to have a lot of sympathy for the natural world.
I see. Flora and fauna are not part of the Exodus plan.
Right.
It's a thorny one.
Well, the first step's to meet the man and hear him out.
Agreed.
He'll be at the Canopied Nightwood in Noctilum. It was the location of our first mission.
Noted.
I appreciate it.
My god. This act is insanely long. This might be the longest act in the post-content here. Alright, hold on. Let me save. I haven't saved in a while. Like I said, I'm gonna end this once I finish Act 2. Is when Act 2 is over. So all the other missions are unavailable because I'm currently doing this mission. But I've been really engaged in these cutscenes. They've all been good. Okay.
Looks like our man.
Are you Ted?
Hey, you're Alma's team. What are you doing here?
We came looking for you at Eric's request.
Captain sent you? I'm sorry. You came out here for me? You didn't have to.
Let me be straight. The plan hasn't changed. Will you return to NLA? Here's where we are. Your being here right now is dereliction of duty. I won't lie, we could take you into custody.
Look, I can't get on board with it.
Because we're not bringing plants and animals?
Exactly.
You must realize why. The logistical hurdles alone.
Sure. And yet, they're what nurtured this planet. Since way, way before we arrived. And just because we showed up, the whole world's just gonna disappear like that. If I can't stop it, I'd rather go with them.
Respect, I guess.
I think what you're saying is right, and it deserves attention. But... how do I put this? Just don't forget there's people looking out for you. You got that, Ted?
Well, I'm sure you've had time to consider it from all angles by now.
I'm sorry. I know what I'm doing is pointless, but still.
What if friend took along genetic information?
The genetic information of the plants and animals of Mira?
Like Tatsu say.
I don't think there's any rule against it.
Clever. You want to emulate the Earth-life colonization project by preserving the genetic information of Mira's flora and fauna.
Tatsu knew Ilma would get it. Bet what Tatsu said. Tatsu happy friend pick up what Tatsu laid down.
Whew, that's some good thinking for a Nopon.
Friend could have left off that last part.
Our time is limited, though. We won't be able to capture all of it. Verdict?
We'll help you however we can.
Yes, I'm all for. If we can bring even a small memento of Mira's existence to the next universe we live in, I want to make it happen. I can gather the data we need from Noctilum. Can you do the other continents?
Of course.
I've sent you the coordinates for a spot in Primordia that'll make for good data.
I almost feel like we're doing
Best of luck.
fetch questing right now.
Let's move.
This is like kind of like they're padding this in for some reason. I don't really feel this was necessary for them to add this in here. Just to pad in the content. Because they're just trying to escape New LA and the Mira, and I'm trying to get to the new content. I might start skipping a couple of these cutscenes. I think it's a bit. I think they're kind of padding in this content here. Oh, look at that. Holy shit.
We got it.
That should take care of Primordia then.
That's Primordia's data gathered.
Thanks a lot. Right then. If you can head over to Oblivia.
We're on it.
Gonna be getting to the exciting content. This is kind of like they're kind of padding this out a little bit.
Jamnetic information collected.
Looks like Sylvalim's next.
We're going to all of them.
They've seen us.
I'm going to make this quick.
Okay, it's in the bag.
Right, I guess there's one more, two more maybe.
We're finished.
Wow, that was fast. I guess that's why you're the pros. Last on the list would be Caldros then.
Got it. Once we have the data, we'll return to Noctilum.
Great. I'll go back once I'm done too.
Hopefully we'll be officially done with all this shit.
They've seen us.
You've been discovered. I'm going to make this quick.
What do you think, Al? You've gotten pretty strong, right?
Alright.
Yeah, you've really grown, Lynn. I hardly recognize you.
Alright, this should be it.
And that's the last of it.
Good work, everyone. Back to Noctilum, then.
Alright. Save again. Yeah, this has been by far the longest. This is the longest base mission in the game right now. Act 1 was very short. It's like maybe 30 minutes. This has been well over an hour. Seems almost to be 2 hours long.
We've collected a whole dragon's hoard of genetic information. Couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much. I'm ready. I'll go back to NLA.
Really?
Yes. See, while collecting the data, I heard voices. The beings that made this world told me something. To preserve is to cultivate.
I didn't hear anything personally, but that sounds lovely.
To preserve is to cultivate, huh? It's true that though this world will perish, we can still plant its seeds. In the next.
Yes, I swear I'll make it happen.
Whoa!
The hell?
What's the deal?
I'm afraid I may have trespassed on their territory while I was collecting the data earlier.
We'll handle it. You just get to NLA.
As you say.
Okay, this is random.
They've seen us.
Before we move in.
Ultra Slash!
We're in a good position. Move in!
Grenade Blitz!
That's tough. Catch me up.
Breaker! Incendiary Island!
We're in a good position. Move in!
Defensive step! Tornado Blade!
Side slash.
Ultra Slash!
This is wearing me down.
Whoa. Where's my mechs?
Leave this to me. Get your adrenaline going. Hellfire!
Alright, here we go.
Side
Like
slash.
how I'm gonna kick it.
Alright.
It's time for a scout.
That went down. Move in and get it going.
Alright, these guys were kind of destroying us, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my skull back.
Well, that did it.
Yeah. All right then, let's go report back to NLA.
Eric's been in touch. He says Ted saw sense and came back. And with a load of data in tow. You made a commander very happy today.
Where is he?
He broke the rules. He'll need to do his time. To discourage the others, shall we say.
Yeah, thought as much.
And the genetic data? What about that?
Already added to the White Whale 2's databases.
You cleared it.
Commander, thank you for this.
Mustache Man is big softy.
All right, folks. We'll call it a day. Kudos. You've earned yourselves a break. Well, there is one more thing.
Problem?
Good news. Fresh off the press, too. The jump drive is online.
You're serious?
I am. Go see for yourselves. The others should already be over there.
We gotta see it.
Yeah, let's.
So once I see the Act 2 complete, then I'll stop. I'm not gonna stop till officially Act 2 is over. And Act 3 should be where we finally get to a new area. The new universe, I guess, right?
Oh, what a magnificent system! Not only did you link the Ares drive to the White Whale 2, a nigh impossible task in itself, but to run them in parallel, thereby allowing the Ares to function as it always did? Hands off to you!
Now to get back the cores from Void, make the Ares whole and return to home base, then we can finally leave this place. Nice and simple, just the way I like them.
We've achieved a hell of a lot in a few short weeks. We rock.
The credit goes to our allies, chief among them the Manon, who shared much wisdom with us. Humanity could not have done this alone.
You know, I'm starting to think we might just be able to pull off a win.
In Void's contest? Really?
Lynn, now's not the time.
Yes, right. Sorry. I didn't mean to bring all that back up.
You're not wrong to have a wafer, Lynn. Ideally, all living creatures, big and small, would not fight, but set their eyes on a new universe while standing knee to knee.
The fact is, when Void faced us, he didn't consider pursuing that possibility. He can't consider it, even in theory. His goal is survival, at the cost of all else, everything and everyone. No more.
What a lonely way to be.
If loneliness is all he knows, is that why he doesn't want anyone else to make it to the next universe? That's why he denies us?
That's right.
Hang on a sec. He claims he's pursued us because he wants to know what death is. When I thought of him as evil, did I get him wrong? Was I too hasty?
No, there's certainly a streak of wickedness in him. He's lonely, insatiable, and curious, too. In a way, he's very pure. But if it ultimately brings him to wish harm upon us, we should call a spade a spade. By any name, his intentions are inscrutable to us, and that's the truth.
It's not like he wants to be screwed anyway. He's alone, and fine with it, right? Trying to suss him out might just tick him off. Although, I doubt that he even has the capacity to get angry.
I gotta say, you really seem to get him.
You trying to make me puke? I guess our minds might have gotten mixed together. Over there, inside of the rift.
Mixed? Such a curious notion.
It's the place where all consciousness flows. Me and Void, we both made it out of there. Doesn't surprise me if things got a little buggy.
So there's a bit of each of you in the other?
Maybe. Though, there's one key difference between me and him. I fight to secure us a place where we can all belong together. And that's because of a strong passion, something Void can never possess. It's 'cause I love you all.
Never were more heroic words spoken. Truly pearls of wisdom cast before a swine.
Thought I'd shaken the whole hero thing. I got high hopes. Fate doesn't lay our path out in front of us. We make it ourselves. Real body or mimeosome doesn't matter. Because we are feeling beings. We fight to survive. Right?
The White Whale 2 is now complete. Furthermore, all prospective escapees have been relocated to NLA. It's been hard work, but we're at the final stage.
Embark the residents, then retrieve the cores from Void and get going.
That's it.
I'm sure you must all be feeling the strain. Stay strong. We'll be needing your services just a while longer.
That said, there's still time before the DMAT effect reaches us. You should get some rest, but don't get lazy. Eddies, dismissed.
Finally! Oh my god, this is finally over. Oh my god. Alright. So that will also end my stream for tonight. It's been a very long stream.
I think even my cooking got better.
Look at this. Wow. Alright, well. A hero's trial. Have I done that? Let's check this out. Have I done a hero's trial? I don't know. Let me see. New rival. I don't know. Let me see something. Complete a hero's trial. I'm really curious what that is. I'm probably gonna do that off screen. I don't know if I've ever done it. Well, this would be the final mission. Yeah, so I have not done complete a hero's trial. I wonder what that is. It doesn't seem like it has a but yeah, this will be next time. 59. Maybe that's Al's quest? Maybe Al has a quest? I would assume maybe we'll have one, right? He would have to have a quest. I'm just going through here. There's like a lot of shit. So I am going to do a lot of stuff off screen again. What is a hero's trial? That's the question. I'm gonna look through here before I get off. I think it would be then and now. Yeah. Yeah, so this is gonna be it. I'll look up where I can do the trial one, but yeah, this is gonna be it for this stream. Wow, what a stream this has been. I did 2 of the DLC, well, technically post content, but I'm looking forward to moving into the new area. I got a new character in here, which is cool. And there's apparently another one right here. I don't know how to unlock this one. Lao is out, so... Huh. Don't know how to really unlock that one. But this is gonna do it for this stream, so... I want to thank Scorpio on here. I should probably stream tomorrow night and maybe conclude the game. We'll see. But, alright guys, I will see you guys later. Peace.